Before you begin, be sure to check out our tips and tricks section located at www.gilafilms.com and view how to make your project easier, faster, and more enjoyable. Tools you'll need. Gather these common household tool items: tape measure for windows and film measurement, rubber squeegee used to place wet film on window, transparent tape to help separate the film from the liner, single-edged razor blade to remove stubborn dirt and residue from the glass surface, straight edge to mark film for cutting, standard household window cleaner, and a permanent marker to mark the film's cutting edges. Be sure to pick up your Gila Complete Application Kit containing these essential items: Gila Window Film Application Solution, ready to use for cleaning and film application. Do not dilute or mix with water. If you run out of application solution, a mixture of 1 quart of purified water and a half capful of baby shampoo will work well as a substitute. Gila Trim Tool for safely trimming the film. Hard card for installing the film, and when wrapped in a low lint cloth will work for drying and sealing the film edges. Low lint cloth used to clean the glass and finish sealing and drying the film edges. Use for final wipe drying of the film after installation. Prepare your work area. Make the work area as dust-free as possible. Close all windows and turn off fans. Tie back drapes, cover furniture, and lay down a drop cloth to protect your floor. Measure and cut film. Measure your window from top to bottom and left to right. Unroll the film on a clean, flat surface, such as a large tabletop. Note that a complete instruction sheet is included inside the roll. Try to align at least one of the film's factory edges to the edge of your glass area to reduce the number of needed cuts on the glass. For example, if you align a factory edge along the top edge of a window, you'll only need to trim the film along the 3 remaining edges. Use a marker to mark the length and width of the needed cuts on this liner side. Cut the film with scissors at least an inch larger than the glass area. The excess will be trimmed once film is applied. Clean the window. Generously spray the window with the application solution, and then use a razor blade to scrape the entire glass surface, carefully removing stubborn dirt or paint. Use special care cleaning the corners. Respray the window, then use your rubber squeegee blade using overlapping strokes to get it clean. Using the included soft cloth, wipe dry the window gaskets and frame. Use a firm, continuous stroke around the frame to wipe off accumulated dirt and moisture. Suggestions: if the inside surfaces are especially dirty or greasy, they should be sprayed first with a standard glass cleaner. This will conserve the application solution for the installation. Remove the liner and wet the window and film. Be sure to wash your hands thoroughly before you begin the next step. Dirty fingers can place dirt on the surface of the film, spoiling its appearance on the glass. To determine which side of the film is the liner, use 2 pieces of tape, as shown, to pull the pieces apart. To remove the liner and install the film, you have 2 options. Option 1. If you are installing the film yourself, you may use the table itself as a holding board. Spray the window very generously with a mist of application solution. With the film still lying on the smooth table, pull away the paper liner. Lightly spray the exposed vinyl surface with application solution. Pick up the film by the top 2 corners and lay it onto the wet glass, keeping the top edge level and allowing the film to flow onto the wet pane, edges overlapping the frame. Uniformly spray the pane again to lubricate the vinyl surface. Option 2. Hold up the film by the two top corners with the liner side facing your helper. Lightly spray the exposed vinyl surface with application solution. Be sure your helper maintains a grip on the two upper corners so that you can pull the liner down and away smoothly. This also reduces static cling. Spray heavily the entire exposed surface of the film and window surface with a uniform mist of application solution. You or your helper can then carefully lay up the wet film to the wet glass, top edge first, keeping the film level with the outer edges overlapping the frame. The wet film will flow smoothly onto the glass. Remember, if you have a factory edge, you can align that edge with the window edge, eliminating the need to trim that side. Squeegee the film. If any large air bubbles greater than a few inches across are present, use your hand to smooth them down and out to the side. Use the squeegee tool to firmly squeegee the center of the wet film from top to bottom to set it in place. Now, beginning at the top of the pane, squeegee horizontally, pushing from the center to one side of the window, stopping about 2 inches short of the glass edge. Repeat these horizontal overlapping strokes down to the bottom of the window, always stopping 2 inches short of the glass edge. Note that you should be pushing the squeegee tool rather than pulling it. Exert more consistent pressure on the rubber blade and remove the maximum amount of application solution so that the film will cure quickly and free of air bubbles. Trim the borders. Use your hard card to press the film into the corners, followed by your trim tool. Place the trim tool along the window frame or edge gasket at the upper corner. As you pull the cutter down and away from the corner to trim away the excess film, you should be pressing it lightly directly toward the glass and outwardly toward the frame. As you approach to within 5 to 6 inches of the destination corner, stop, turn the tool around, and begin cutting away from that corner in the opposite direction to finish the cut. Trim the remaining sides in the same way. Do final squeegee pass, dry the borders. With all borders neatly trimmed, spray the pane again with the application solution. Then, re-squeegee the pane using firm, horizontal, overlapping strokes, pushing from the middle out to the borders. Begin at the top and work your way down. Finally, wrap your hard card in a single layer of absorbent towel or low-lint cloth to push out any remaining moisture along the edges and gaskets. Use firm pushing strokes beginning about 3 inches from an edge, pushing outwardly to the nearest edge. Rotate the towel to a dry section for better absorption after every few strokes. Wipe the window clean with your low-lint cloth, then stand back and admire your work. Final cleanup. Congratulations! You have successfully applied your Gila window film. After a few hours of drying, spray the pane very lightly with application solution and wipe dry with a clean, low-lint cloth or microfiber towel. The film will fully cure over the next 7 to 10 days. Dry, sunny weather speeds curing. During curing, the film might appear hazy, but this effect will diminish with time. Though vinyl static cling films are not as clear as glass, their clarity will improve markedly over the few days following installation, as moisture dries out and the vinyl is warmed by sun exposure. Correcting mistakes. Peel up the film away from the glass, spray the underside of the film with application solution, and easily remove any contamination or air bubbles. Allow the lifted section to flow back down. Respray its surface and squeegee out to the nearest edge. Cleaning and care. For best results, use the application solution to lightly spray the film surface. Wipe clean with a rubber squeegee or low-lint cloth. If using an ammonia-based glass cleaner, Do not allow the cleaner to stay on the film for more than 2 minutes. For windows larger than film size. To cover larger windows, you may need to seam the film. To obtain a perfect seam, re-wet the film and peel away the overlapped area. Vertically overlap 2 sides, then use a ruler as a straight edge to guide your trim tool as you cut through the center of both layers of film. After cutting the seam line, peel the loose piece of film from the top. Then lift the other waste and slide the other waste piece from underneath. Re-wet the glass and lay down the film. Re-wet the film, then squeegee from top to bottom in a slow, firm, vertical motion. For additional technical support or product inquiries, please write, call, or go online.